Hey Jen, how you doing? Hey Kyle, finally got dispatched at 3:30 in the afternoon. I'm doing okay. I didn't get to bed till like 4:30 in the morning and got up at 9 and I wound up taking a nap again after lunch. And then dispatch said, "Here you go." So I'm heading down to go get my trailer. Gonna make a trip around Lake Michigan today or tonight. I feel okay. I'll be all right. So hey, don't forget to hit the like button if you like what you see. That helps me figure out if I certain different areas to do other lives or if other areas are better than others. So supposedly with these iPhones you can double tap the screen. You don't even have to leave the chat and it will give a thumbs up if you're on a phone. I should have parked my truck inside night because it was really hot getting into it. Hi, Panoodle. I probably didn't pronounce that right, so I'm sorry. Gonna go down here to Grand Rapids and pick up my trailer. I got a 1999 379 Peterbilt. This old girl's got a million miles on it. How you doing, Aaron? Man, I bought this truck. Oh boy, 8, 9 years ago, something like that. I've put 2 million miles on it myself. I used to pull trains. I used to pull trains in Michigan here. I used to pull them for Brink Farms. I don't know if you know who that is. I hauled a lot of compost and egg, lime, and gypsum for farmers. A couple, they just bought out a business out of Quincy. I think they got a couple hundred trucks running around now. I worked for them. Let's see here, 3, 6, 9, uh, 9 to 12 years ago. I worked for them. Actually, that means I've had this truck for 12 years. So yeah, I bought this truck and started pulling trains with them. So yeah, 12 years old. Let's see, 2012 then. All right, now I'm able to put a timeline to it. I only worked for them for 3 years. I did a lot of field drops and kept breaking axles and hinder. Okay. Yeah, I hauled out of Tawas City and down there by Ottawa Lake is where I hauled out of. And if it was fertilizer, we'd come out of oh, Porter, 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 Indiana. And then we also hauled the magnesite out of Manistee to Ohio, but we had to break up to do that. So, hey Lisa, how you doing? Yeah, I kind of miss pulling trains. I've been tempted to call them up and maybe go back to work for them. Because this my truck's built a lot better now. Um, it's got a lot more heavier duty parts on it, so I've been tempted to give them a call because I'm kind of getting bored with what I'm doing, but it cost a bunch of money to put this back to hauling, pulling trains again. So, hi Jody, how are you doing? That's okay if you're lurking. Yeah, I'd have to put a tank on and valves, and I got to get a new drop box for the transmission. I blew the transmission out and that took out that drop box. So I'd have to spend a little bit of money to put it back on. So yeah, my best friend's in the house now, Jody from Marketplace Boutique. If y'all want another channel to follow, you can go over to hers. Me and her do a lot of stuff together. So oh, I know. I didn't have I never had a problem pulling trains with this thing. I just kept breaking axles because we went off road, and I don't have 46,000 pound rears, so this motor's got a lot of torque, and it got to a point where I was carrying a spare axle shaft in the side box because I'd break the damn thing, and I'd take the other side off, take a broomstick, shove it out, put a new one in, and off we go again. So congratulations, Jody, too, also for getting a notification of being monetized. Yay! Finally, yeah, trains. It's hard. So after I quit working for them, I bought a customized step deck trailer and did that on my own for 3 years, and then wound up coming back to pulling reefers, hauling flowers now, just 'cause I don't didn't have a dispatcher. So it's okay though. Sometimes you need to change what you're doing just to enjoy life a little better. But the bright side to hauling these flowers is it pays good. You get usually the same routes all the time, and I can take off work whenever I want. That's the one nice thing. Might take a different route to go down to I-94 today. I've been told that there's a traffic backup south of Holland today. So I don't think I want to go that way. And if I'm live streaming, I'll probably lose service over there anyway. So we might just go to Kalamazoo. Looking at S&C off of Rawsonville right now. Okay, I don't know where Rawsonville is. And on the other side, on the east side, probably, don't you? That's where some of the stone coal pits are. I know there's one over here on this side, but Rawsonville does not sound familiar, so. Yeah, I don't, I don't go by Detroit. Ever, very, very rarely do I ever get a load that goes into the north suburbs, north of 696 over that way. That's not so bad, but otherwise, we don't go east of 23. So, okay. Yeah, 23 is as far east as we go, or I go, and even 23 is messed up most of the time. Well, the company I work for, they have 37 company trucks, and they have about 40 owner operators. And enough of us owner operators complained about Detroit that we told them that they can send a company truck over there because they're shorter wheelbase trucks. And so they decided to do that, send company trucks there, and then to downtown Chicago too, because we don't want to deal with downtown Chicago. So yeah, I made the mistake. I went down through Plain Road there a couple of weeks ago and took 45 minutes to go 5 miles on a Friday. It's like, holy cow. Usually I'm pretty good about looking at the traffic of where I'm going, but I was just totally out of it that day and didn't pay attention, wasn't even thinking. So, yep. Well, them the company trucks they don't get paid by the hour, but they get paid salary. So they're a flat rate. So yeah, they can afford to have problems because they're on e-log anyways. Um, But yeah, it could get frustrating over there in Detroit and downtown Chicago. So they keep the same guys on the same routes for those. I don't have an E-log in this truck. This thing's old enough, so I'm lucky. That's why I'm never gonna get another truck. This never gets wrecked, I'm gonna retire. Either that or just go drive somebody else's truck. I don't know. Yeah. You own your own truck? Oh boy. Garbage truck losing all of his trash. Holy cow. Oh boy. That guy didn't even stop. Lost all the trash out of the back of that dumpster. Yeah, I think owning your own set of trains would be hard. I had a buddy that he started working with the Brinks, and then 3 months later he bought a set of trains, and he wound up going under. I don't think I'd ever own a set. I would just pull somebody else's with my truck. So I didn't do too bad. Um, but I heard that they changed what they pay. They charge 10% for dispatch and 10% for trailer rental now. So I don't. They didn't do that when I was working for them, and I don't think that's quite right because a lot of the freight and commodity that they haul is their own stuff, and I think that's a bunch of BS right there. The company I'm working for now, pulling reefers, they don't charge us nothing for dispatching or trailers because it's their own stuff, their own flowers. So we get to use their trailers for free, and the only the only requirement is if there's ever damage on a trailer, we pay the first $1,000 deductible, or we can choose to pay for it all out of pocket. So yeah, Stone Transport, yeah, they're a big company here in Michigan. No, the one nice thing about this company I'm working with, there's no contracts. It's strictly a handshake agreement when you walk in the door because they don't want to be tied to somebody if they don't want them around anymore. I mean, they're a really good company. I've been back and forth with them a couple times. I started pulling for them 20 years ago, and then I went and did my own thing, and then came back and then did my own thing. I kind of been bouncing back and forth between them, and they're really good company, and they believe in handshake agreements, no contracts. So my buddy, he's been working for him for whew, 22 years and hasn't gone anywhere else. So yeah, reason why he doesn't believe in contracts is because a lot of people would want to stipulate how much you're going to get every week in the contract. Well, with what we're doing, it fluctuates. I mean, I can make a little bit of money or I can make a whole bunch of money, but I don't want a contract to hold me down. So Hi, Hema. Boy, I don't know how to say that. I'm heading to Grand Rapids, Michigan to grab my trailer, and then I'm going to take a trip around Lake Michigan and make some deliveries in Wisconsin. That's like a 1,200-mile run, so I'll get back tomorrow afternoon sometime. I'm excited about that because there's a lot of different uh, scenery to see, and plus I get to go over to Mackinac Bridge tomorrow, so that's pretty exciting. This is one of our longest runs that we do. The other ones are going to St. Paul, Minnesota, and then also Missouri, and then we got one run that goes to Kentucky that's really long. Actually, I think that Kentucky run is the longest run. They put a company truck on that one, though. I don't know why. But I'm okay with going around Lake Michigan. Yeah, Wisconsin's not bad. They got a lot of deer, though, up in the northern part. I'll probably get a bunch of these stops off tonight and then finish it up tomorrow. Don't know. I'm hoping that they'll give me another run tomorrow, but I don't know where it would be. Probably Minnesota. That'd be nice. Hard telling though. I gotta go and start in. Uh, I think Lake Delton, Wisconsin. So yeah, I mean, if I didn't like my job, I'd sell my truck and do something else. I mean, it's okay. I get to travel around. I used to travel the whole United States, hauling different things, but now I'm more regional. Get the same routes almost every week. So, do I cross the scale by land? By you mean by Lansing? I don't drive across scales. I don't go across those things. Basically, I'm just an outlaw. So, uh, my longest trip that I've ever done, I went to Phoenix, Arizona. Uh, that was the longest for miles, but the shortest for time. I had to kind of bust my tail to get there because somebody dropped the ball and couldn't get a team truck to do it. So, yeah, I don't like that scale by Fowlerville, and I don't like the one by Jackson either. I had to, I remember one day when I was pulling trains, the Brinks, the dispatch called me and wondered where I was at. And I told them, and they said, "You need to go help out somebody that's stuck at the scale." He loaded the back end of his trailer too heavy. Wanted me to go and help him shovel a lot of the lime to the front of the trailer so he can get his weights correct because the scale was holding him. I think we spent 3 hours shoveling. It's like, are you kidding me? And they yelled at the kid. He was just a rookie, and I yelled at him too. I said, "Don't you know you don't drive across scales?" uh, I mean, we're coming out of Ottawa Lake down there. There's no reason to take and go across scales when you could take 223 to 127 and go up and bypass both of them. So yeah, I don't like the shoveling part either. Unfortunately, I've had to do that hauling compost. It freezes in the trailer in the wintertime, and that was always frustrating. Downtown Grand Rapids, there's Barnum. That's where Jody used to work. That's a nice shiny building. Hmm. Hope everybody's having a good afternoon. We'll try and stay live streaming for a while. I don't have anything else better to do. If somebody wants to call me, then they can just text me and let me know that they want to, and I can stream. That's not a big deal. Well, I'm not really gonna answer the phone for very many people. Oh, brake lights. Why are we stopping? Oh, somebody evidently doesn't know how to merge. That's the only reason. This is gonna be a pain in the butt when they start redoing this stretch of road here. I'm gonna have to go around all the time. Yeah, that ain't no fun shoveling. I I had a frozen load down by Fenville one day, and I called Brinks and I said, "You send some of your shop guys over with shovels." And they had three guys show up and help me shovel a trailer. I was told spraying the trailer with windshield washer fluid before you load it actually helps. I don't know if that's true or not, but well, thank you, Jody, for dropping links. That's awesome. Yeah, pulling trains, we were hauling 50 tons. So, yeah, just imagine shoveling 50 tons of material out. I'm going to haul flowers today, and I'm going to go around Lake Michigan. You want to come along? Front seat, front seat view. Yeah, yeah, you probably run a day cab, 58.5 ton. Um, links do work. You just have to have the right kind of phone. If you're using an Android, the links don't work. It only works on iPhone. I think those Western stars look kind of neat. The heaviest load I ever hauled, I weighed 179,000 pounds with a set of tandem nines. I got busted for that one. Oh, That took Calhoun County 2.5 months to figure out how much that ticket was. Because I don't know if you know this, there's a math equation you have to use if you ever get an overweight. That was an expensive day. Yeah, you like this phone? Well, when it gets time to upgrade phones, I'm going to get you another one. Hi, Len. I'm going to go around Lake Michigan through Wisconsin. Well, that's awesome, Aaron. That's neat when people decide to get trucks or or decorate them up for um, special causes. So that's pretty awesome. I'm in a semi truck, Len. Hey, Jody, can you drop your own link? I don't know what D8 turbo means. I just got a big old kitty cat underneath the hood. She just purrs right along. You want me to repaint my truck pink, Jody? I repainted the cab 2 years ago. That was actually in Facebook history. 2 years ago yesterday. Yay me! Oh, it's funny. Hey, Henry. Yeah, I'm gonna go through Wisconsin, your state. I think I gotta start in Lake Dalton. I think. I can't remember. And then go to Wisconsin Rapids, Wausau, Rhinelander, and Iron Mountain. But now that I think about it, I think I'm probably missing one in there. So maybe I gotta start a little lower than Lake Dalton. Yep, Jody's a girl, a very pretty girl. Hi, Blazkowicz. Yes, this is a Peterbilt. It's a black 379 Peterbilt. It draws a lot of attention of its own. Needs a paint job though, full on paint job. Gonna go to Wisconsin, make some deliveries, and then go around the top of Lake Michigan to come back. Gonna deliver some flowers to Home Depot. So I'm very glad that they gave me this run. I only have a 63-inch flat top. I was gonna re I was gonna rebuild this truck, put new frame rails, stretch it out, pretty much restore it, but I just kind of lost interest in that because of certain events that have happened 2 years ago. So I think this runs like 12 or 1300 miles, I think. So I'll be back tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening probably. What in the world is an Allegan County sheriff doing in Kent County? The first rig I ever drove was actually a 379 Peterbilt. I got a picture of that truck. It's now in a scrapyard. Somebody else that started driving it after I quit wound up smashing it. So yeah, that truck ironically was a 1999 379 too, but that had a stand up on it. And then my first truck I bought was a Freightliner, but I only had that for a month, and then bought a 2003 Peterbilt, and then I traded that off for a 2006, and then I got this one. Prisoners, probably. All right, what did I miss in the conversation for you to say that? What? Hi, Salty. How you doing? Yes, it's hot out here. It's like 85 degrees out here, I think. Pretty warm. Yep, I've been to South Dakota. Um, I've been everywhere except for Maine, Oregon, and Washington, and then obviously Hawaii and Alaska. I haven't been to. So I've been to all the other states. I have over 3 million miles in driving myself since I started driving. Probably close to 3.5 million by now. Oh shit. Okay, now I get it. Gotcha. Too many topics in the conversation going on. Yeah, it might have been prisoner transport. That's a good possibility. I'm in your neighborhood. I'm not going to disclose what I make because that's none of your business. But thank you for asking. Well, that's cool. Not many kids get picked up by a semi truck, let alone dropped off by one. Hmm. So is everybody having a good Tuesday? It's okay, Blaskowitz. You guys can ask anything you want. If I don't want to answer it, I won't answer. So, hey, Lisa's still in the house. Yeah, I make different amounts. It just depends on the time of year and how hard I want to work. So it just varies. And pretty much anybody in the trucking industry, it varies based on cost of fuel, fuel surcharges, customers, and what they want to pay. It's just all over the board. So, mm, yeah, we're gonna try and keep the greasy side down. Screen might go black. I gotta look to see what my trailer number is here a second. 53,230. Why do they have a truck in the front yard? Hmm. What's my favorite show? I don't think I have a favorite show because I don't have a TV anymore that plays regular TV channels. All right, let's look for my trailer. Probably over here. Yeah, I don't play any video games. No, it's kind of a little bit of a mess. I'm not gonna show this right now. I gotta clean the inside pretty good, and then I might do a video someday. So, no, I'm not Polish. I'm Dutch. 'Cause if you ain't Dutch, ain't much. Would I be able to see Big Brother on Netflix, Jody? We're talking about the TV show, not the government. But I get it, Henry. Oh, let's see, where's my trailer? Where did my trailer go? It's a dry van. Must be still on the dock up here, maybe? Yeah, you have a nice rest of your day too. Where's my trailer? Oh, come on, that guy is in my way. Ugh. Oh, this stupid ding dong. Pulls in right behind me where I need my trailer. And they got one guy standing on the step of the truck. What an idiot. Where's OSHA when you need him? Good grief, he's gonna get hurt. I don't know why he couldn't just let me hook onto my trailer. No, I'm not gonna do that in the yard here. I'll just let him be a ding dong. So I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm back and I'm going to Madison, Wisconsin with my first stop. So it's nice because we have store numbers and dispatch has graciously uploaded all the store numbers into the GPS so that all we gotta do is punch that in instead of the full address. So makes things nice. So all I gotta do, let's see here, I gotta write down my miles. Uh, doo -doo -doo, doo -doo -doo. It is very convenient. We have over 250 Meijer stores that we deliver to, and probably roughly 150 Home Depot stores. So it makes it a lot nicer and easier for us. Where are you hauling out of, and where in Wisconsin am I going? I am hauling out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, and going up through the middle of Wisconsin, starting out in Madison, then I got to go to Lake Dalton, Wisconsin, Rapids, Wausau, Rhinelander, and then finish out in Iron Mountain, Michigan, and then come across the top of the UP of Michigan and come across the bridge. So this is going to be a nice little trip. It's 1,140 miles, so it's just a little off. I got 6 stores I got to deliver to. Not a bad run. I like this run. Because once I get past Chicago, it's pretty much all country running, with the exception of Madison, but that's not bad. So not bad at all. I hope everybody's having a good day. Yeah, that driver of that other truck, which you kind of seen in the stream just before I turned to back into my trailer, he was going slow across the front of the building here, and then he gets right there, and he come over and told me that he was out of hours, and his truck, it was gonna, because of the e-log, he couldn't go faster than 3 mile an hour. So, hi, Lerventa. Boy, oh boy, I need to learn how to pronounce these names. He was out of hours, and he can't go faster than 3 mile an hour. Otherwise, it will trip a violation for him on his logbook because it's electronic. So he had to go slow. So yeah, I get it. So no, your name's not messed up. It's just you're in a different part of the world. So um, everybody calls me Andy. That's what I go by. I'm hauling flowers. But hopefully everybody's having a good day. Hopefully everybody's gonna be nice here in the chat. So far, so good. Mm, okay. I haul some food once in a while, mainly flowers, but I haul some eggs and bread and frozen chicken sometimes. So, but mainly flowers. We're gonna go south today because I don't want to deal with the traffic by the lake shore. Yeah, it's kind of everybody has an important job when it comes to trucking, whether it's loading trucks, unloading, hauling, growing the food that goes in the trucks, maintaining trucks. I mean, this is a big cycle. If one thing goes down, it kind of messes the rest of it up. So, man, I ought to swing by for dinner. You know what? I just back this flower truck down your road and have dinner with you. In what state? I'm in Michigan. No, there's actually not very many people right here, and you know right where I'm at, Jody. Does the view on my phone look clear, or is it fuzzy? Do I gotta clean my lens off? Probably should have. Hmm. I think it'd be funny too. Everybody would think you're getting a whole truckload of flowers for delivery. Wonder how long it would take us to plant all these flowers I got. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Scandinavia, that's where you're from? Holy cow. That's a new place I've never heard somebody on my chat from. That's pretty cool. Sweden. Yep. Well, welcome into my live stream. I only got I only got two rules right now. One is we don't talk about politics, and one we don't use profanity. Yep. Big Dutch. I I have a problems hearing people talk as it is, so never know. I might be able to understand you better. Never know. Uh, this guy's going too slow. Yeah, we always try and be friendly and nice in here, and everybody's welcome unless you're being a ding dong, and then we'll take care of you appropriately or accordingly. I have a 379 Peterbilt, kind of an old classic truck. I need to munch on a couple cookies. Hi, Jimmy. How you doing? You know, those cab over scanny trucks look really cool. They got some big horsepower in those puppies. I was just watching some other guy on YouTube and he was talking about them. They run 780 horse from the factory. Crazy. I'm only pushing about 650 out of this thing, and that's about 100 more than stock. They don't sell those trucks here. Yeah, I'm just using an iPhone for the live or for the streaming, so what's everybody having for dinner tonight, or lunch, breakfast, or wherever you're at in the world? Yeah, I got a kitty cat underneath the hood of this thing and 8-inch straight pipes. So mine's pretty loud. You guys can't really hear it because I got a headset on. Costco pizza? You know, I need to go back to Costco to restock up on some meat. Either that or we go to Sam's Club and we get the membership. Probably ought to just do that. Steak pizza. Okay. So we got Costco pizza, steak pizza. Oh boy, why is Nightbot being a ding dong? I better unsubscribe from Nightbot. That wasn't very nice. Jimmy didn't do nothing wrong. Mm, yeah, I need to unsubscribe from Nightbot. I'm sorry about that, Jimmy. Doggone it. I'm gonna delete Nightbot. I had sliced potatoes with meat, some roast beef and salad, and ice cream. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna unsubscribe from Nightbot. That was uncalled for. So I guess we'll have to do some more checking on that, on how to set the parameters. Yeah, that's the least we could do is drop Jimmy's link. I don't know if he can get back in or not. Hmm. Using all capital letters actually isn't good. I'm eating an Oreo cookie. I just had two of them. I was a little hungry. We'll see when I'm home next. We'll go to Sam's Club. I need to stock up on some meat and stuff. That'll be good. Oh. Yep, Jody and I grew up together. We went to high school together. We've known each other for 30, almost 35 years. I don't have a checkbook. I got a credit card though. No checkbook. Yeah, you're just a little east. Me and Jody met in eighth grade, which would have been 1989. Yeah, 1989. So 35 years. Holy cow. It is 5:04 here in Michigan. I'm a car guy. I went to school for I went to summer school to learn how to do some diesel work, but I'm self-taught. I got out of high school and worked for farm equipment dealers, and then I just been doing this all on my own. I mean, it's a lot easier if you take stuff apart and put it back together. You can learn that way hands-on. Sometimes the schools, it just can't relate if you're not working on the exact stuff that you want to work on in life. So I work on all my own stuff, and I always say that I'm self-certified. So how you doing, Cameron? Sorry, got a little frog in my throat. That's me and Jody are buddies. You know, I wouldn't be on YouTube right now doing this stuff if it wasn't for you, Jody. I'd only be watching. I wouldn't even have a channel. All right. Well, you have a good night, Lerv. Yeah, it'll take a little while to get going in life. Just coming out of high school, or if you're a senior in high school, just don't get frustrated. Sometimes it takes a little time. Um, if you can go to a trade school through your school, that'd be good to get your feet wet doing that. That's what I did the last 2 years of my high school, um, and it was pretty good. I worked on stuff in my own yard when I was growing up, and working at the or going through it with the school. They give you pamphlets of different companies that are willing to hire kids right out of school, and that's kind of what happened to me. So, hey, if you like what you see here, give me a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe. And also, you can subscribe to Marketplace Boutique. I'm on her channel a lot. We do a lot of things together. So if you want to see even more of me besides these live streams, just go to her channel. She's got a lot of different content, but it's all good. Yeah, we had a lot of fun last night once we figured out how to do a dual live stream on my channel. That was crazy. Totally crazy. Yeah, I'm hoping that this goes a long ways. I've only been doing this for 10 months, so I'm seeing some other truckers that doing live streams, and they got some big numbers they're putting out. I think it'd be kind of neat. Well, heck, Jody, I wind up putting you to sleep at night when you're watching my live streams. Between the sound of the truck and the view of the camera. Yeah, that was kind of a spur of the moment dual live stream last night. So first on yours and then on mine. So if you want to do that again, let me know. I think we ought to do one with each other by our fire pits, respectfully. That'd be funny. Hey, Diff Restoration, how you doing? I'm heading to Wisconsin. Well, somebody had an incident with a load here. Look at this. They got a tow truck here trying to pull the load back. Whoops. That guy must have hit the brakes too hard. Yeah, I'm in Michigan. I gotta go to Madison, Wisconsin to start delivering flowers into Home Depot and then go up and around Lake Michigan to come back. 6 stores. Nice little run. Well, legally, we're only allowed to drive 11. I'll just leave it at that. I just work till I get tired. So I got a late start today, though. I didn't leave the house till 3:30. So I'll probably be trucking till after midnight. Mm, I'm okay. I took a nap before I left, so I'm okay. Once I start making some deliveries, it'll keep me awake because then I got like an hour, sometimes an hour and a half between each stores to drive, so it'll be all right. And if I'm live streaming it all, it'll be good because I'll have you all just making conversation. So I know what I forgot. I forgot to grab my food out of the fridge. I guess I'll have to swing by and grab it tomorrow night if I got another load. I'll be going right past the house, so. Oh boy. Yeah. That's what happens when you're half asleep and walk out the door. You're bound and determined to forget something. I'm not really gonna get junk food. I'll probably stop and get like an Arby's sandwich or something somewhere. I'll get something good to eat. I'll figure it out. I need to get back in the habit of making some good meals at home and having leftovers and bring them in the truck. I used to do that all the time, but I kind of just lost interest in it. So, 'cause I have a microwave and a refrigerator in the truck. Shepherd's pie instead of pizza. Is the pizza in the oven yet? Shepherd's pie. I can't remember what shepherd's pie is. Mm. Hi, John. How you doing? Hope work was good today. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking it was. A beef, kind of like a beef pot pie almost, right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That actually sounds pretty good, really. Now you're, boy, now you're making me really hungry. I want to turn around and come back and really back down your road so I can get some of that. Holy cow. That sounds really good. You know, I should try and be a little more adventurous and cooking some different stuff. Yeah. Now I got the hiccups. I probably ought to stop at this next exit and get something to eat. I can't remember what they got for food in here. Actually, I think it's a McDonald's. I probably won't stop. I don't know what DLF's name is. I I was talking to John, Jody's husband. He's just in the background listening to the chat. Oh, look at this idiot. He's going to get off the highway here. Just run right across the front of me. Get off. Here goes the Karen horn. Ding dong. Well, hi, Jason. I'm Andy. Marketplace Boutique. Her name is Jody. Her husband's name is John. They're really awesome friends. There's a lot of people with the J name in here. There's Jen, Jason, John, and Jody. We had Jimmy until Nightbot kicked him out, and that was uncalled for. Jimmy didn't do anything wrong. I'm gonna kick Nightbot to the curb when I get off this live stream. That was not right. Oh, doo-doo, doo-doo. Yeah, I appreciate you coming in here. It's always nice when there's a crowd. That guy's camping right now. Dang, rest it. This camper's still sitting on the side of the highway here. That was there Sunday. They ain't got no flat tires. Yeah, I I didn't do anything except for subscribe to Nightbot. So I gotta go in, probably use a laptop and go in and set the parameters. I know you can do it. I gotta do some more figuring that out, but yeah, all Jimmy did was have capital letters in his comment, and boom, he was gone. Uh, Jen says, "Hi, John." We'll see. Let's see, pop. Okay, there. That better? That's on pop. No, that guy's tarp is gonna be ruined by the time he gets to where he's going with it flapping in the wind like that. I'm gonna go over the Calhaven Trail right now. Colin, that's the trail Colin rode all the way to South Haven right there. We ought to come down here and ride that some distance. That would be awesome. Nightbot is a program that moderates the channel just in case you don't have a human moderator. It's an AI, and you can set the parameters on how it works. And I didn't set them, but there's standard setting, and evidently he's a little too aggressive. Lots of emojis will get you thrown off, and evidently capital letters will too. I deleted Nightbot's comment, and he hasn't been back in, so how long y'all want me to stay live streaming? Yeah, yeah, that's pretty bad when the host of the channel has to get rid of Nightbot. That's pretty bad. Oh, oh my word. I'm doing okay other than getting a late start, which I'm not really too thrilled about because that just means I got to work through most of the night. But at least I got some work. That's the only downfall waiting for dispatch. You got to sit on your thumbs all day long waiting to do something. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, they got construction started down here now. Oh boy. Oh, excuse me. I better drink some water. Maybe that'll help my throat out. Actually, I got cough drops too. I ought to grab one of them. Yeah, they're finally going to rebuild this bridge here in Kalamazoo here. I'm down here at Kalamazoo. That guy's in a hurry just to get to the traffic jam here. What's up with that? Hmm, must be something going on the highway down here. The screen might go black for a second. I'm gonna see what's going on with traffic. All right, it's just traffic back on east here, so that's good because I'm gonna go west, but I gotta deal with this.
Take exit 34 on the right to I-94 west.
Yeah. I appreciate you moderating, Jody. If you got other things you gotta do, that's okay too. I don't know how busy you are. I don't know why this car is going slow. Everybody's passing them.
Exit to I-94 west.
Appreciate that. Oh, there's a bad wreck over on the other side. That's why everybody is rubbernecking on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4 vehicles involved on the other side.
I-94 west.
And that caused southbound to be rubbernecking. Figures.
Be in the right lane.
Appreciate you going to my channel and watching some other videos later. Go check out this channel too. You got all kinds of cool stuff.
Continue on I-94.
Oh, we're just a rolling westbound, rolling. I don't know. I know Jody's got me probably on the big screen, so she's just making dinner. So she's a really good cook. Um, it depends. Sometimes I stay out all week and just sleep in our drop yard, which is an hour from my house. Other times I'll go home. Like tonight, I just left, so I'll be staying in the truck tonight. But if they don't have anything for me tomorrow night, I'll just stop at the house on the way back. So some of these longer runs, it makes it so you can go home every other day. So just depends on what they give us for work. I don't have anybody at home except for two cats, so I don't really need to go home. I'm gone for a really long time, then Jody will go up to my place and check on the kitty cats and play with them and go for a hike up there is what she usually does. So, which I greatly appreciate when I need somebody to go up there. Appreciate that very much. Where are you from, Jason? I just passed this guy and he's still trying to pass me back on the right. What a ding dong. South Africa. Wow. You're a long ways away from us. I appreciate you coming in here. We're from West Michigan. Oh, Smoky Bear in the middle. He's looking at the other side, though. Yeah, that's a diesel bear. We call we call state troopers Smoky Bears here, and ones that are look strictly after semi trucks, we call them diesel bears, and that one was a diesel bear. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice driving here, but in about hour and a half, I'll be dealing with one of the it's California, or not California, Chicago. What the heck am I thinking? California's probably got the worst cities to drive through. There's LA, Miami, Atlanta, New York, and Chicago. Those are the biggest, worst cities to drive through. Hopefully, when I get to Chicago, it won't be so bad. Um, yeah, certain areas are only 4 lanes. Give me about 25 miles, it'll open up to 6 lanes, 3 in each direction. Quite a few interstates are that way. On the East Coast, they're definitely 3 lanes going each direction. There's just not that much traffic. Some of these states are actually adding the third lane in each direction, so which is nice. But yeah, majority of the country is only 4 lanes divided like this. So Wisconsin is majority what you would call 6 lanes, 3 in each direction. Just depends on the area and the amount of traffic. This road should be what you would call 6 lanes. So hello, how are you? Well, this car wants to get off here too. Oh boy, what a ding dong. I don't like traveling this road a lot. This is I-94. It's one of the most dangerous areas as far as accidents go in the state of Michigan, especially in the wintertime. Yeah, it's not bad. It's pretty flat where we all run. I go to Missouri, which is about the middle of the United States. There's some pretty good hills in that state. Kentucky's got a few. It's not terrible. I'll be doing quite a bit of two tracking tomorrow. Actually, after my first two stops later tonight, I'll be two tracking. So, which I won't get to my first stop for 4.5 hours. We should come down here to the flea market on the weekend. I own my own truck. I pull somebody else's trailer though, so yeah, they have the outdoor flea market down here, Jody. So it's just down the street from the indoor one that we went to this last winter. I think it's every weekend, so it's pretty decent size. I'll have to do some checking on that. We've done that on Jody's channel. I think we live streamed part of a flea market on her channel once. Yeah, that guy was very stubborn and was not consistent with his price. Well, I'm sure he'll be back. Maybe Labor Day weekend, he'll probably be there. He'll probably still have it. We can go then if you want. I just can't believe he wanted three different prices for it. No, the weather's not changing. Um, It's gonna stay sunny for a few hours yet, at least. About 4 hours. It's clear skies here. Tommy's window perch. What did you buy him? Is that for sitting on the inside of the window, or is it like a box you put on the outside of the window so you can see more? That cat is spoiled. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Hey Jody, did you want to go live later tonight? I know we were just live last night again. Oh, okay. Big Brother's not. All right. Yep. Don't want to disturb you during that. What time does it come on so I know not to call? 8:30 or 9:30 or God forbid I just ruin that. thinking I'm gonna jump off for a little while so I can get something to eat. And I might come back on later. So I hope everybody has a good evening. I gotta find me some food. So I definitely need to find something to eat. So I hope everybody has a good evening. We'll probably be back on a little later. So bye, everybody. I'll message you in a little while, Jody.